Right, so we're here with Hypes, officially urban. What's going on, man?
Good, man. I'm here. You get me? Just keeping it moving, basically. At the moment, just been working on my radio show on Nasty FM and just working on some music for the summer.
Right, obviously, most people will know who you are, but just for those who might not know who you are, give us a bit of
Manchester Hypes, aka MC Hypes, aka the wise guy. Get me? Like, been doing it for quite a lot, so I've had a lot of aliases. I was here from when the grime scene started in Manchester, you know, when it was like 20 man fighting for a mic in a bedroom or even in a youth club. And I'm still here, that's all I can really say, still doing my thing. Versatile but specialise in grime, that's me, man.
Some people might say you haven't really been consistent. Like, why? Like,
it's half-half, you know. Obviously it's gonna, like, a lot of it's my blame as well, but I've never really had no help. I've never really had no manager, no agent, no distributors, nothing. I've had like 1 or 2 deals. One of them was with Energy Overload, the song. That kind of reached far, you know, got me about in London. I was at like Roll Deep nights and that on stage with him. The video was all around YouTube. But yeah, like, it was hard for me to beat that video. It was hard for me to do that again, kind of thing, without no back hitting, with no help or anything. So at the same time, I just had to do the best I could, and that's why, like, because there's no scene, we don't really have nothing to fall back on as artists. We have to build something ourselves, so that's what I'm doing now.
One of your lyrics that you did for Officially Urban, I Spit, you said, from the home of peace and unity, but there's no peace and unity. What do you mean by that?
Basically, we got Peace FM and Unity FM. They're like 2 Manchester biggest stations, but we got no peace and unity. So there's peace and unity, but there's no peace and unity. Like, nobody in Manchester likes to work with each other. Nobody likes to be the help for anyone else, and nobody likes to not be the guy. Everyone wants to be the champion, the #1. I did it first. So with that mentality, we've just spiraled. We've spiraled. I think at the moment we're in a healthy place, but we spiraled a lot. Whereas Brom was elevating, working together. Even when they were clashing, they were working together, clashing, making songs together, clashing, do you know what I mean? Building a vibe, building a scene. Whereas they had, you know, producers like Predator, Swifter, they had Flush Raw, Grime Blog. So we've got nothing, so it's just starting again, kind of thing.
So what's your take on the scene now?
Yeah, as I said, it's we're kind of in a healthy place. You know, we've got man like Bugsy, Gecko, Shotty, Blizzard, doing well for Manchester all over. I think a lot of them that I just named, they're on their own thing, you know, they got their own lane kind of thing. So it's just bringing it all together now, all the talent, giving something like this where people can see the history and think, well, what happened before Blizzard, or what happened before Bugsy, or where did he even start, when did he come through, or, you know what I mean? Because like when a lot of Manchester guys start doing well, to London and other areas, it just looks like, my man's come out of nowhere. But we've all, just as every other area in England, sorry, we've all been on this grime thing from early, do you know what I mean? Or we've all been on this music thing trying to push it.
Do you think like northern artists have like a southern complex? And by that I mean, is there like a bit of an inferiority complex between like London and like up north?
I don't, at the moment, no. Because like I say, you've got, obviously London are the originators, so it's always going to kind of like stay there. But Birmingham have proved that if you have your own scene, they're going to take part. That's all we need to do. So man, running to London and trying to make music isn't going to work. Whether it works these last 2 years, I'm talking about 5 years, I'm ahead, you get me? I'm talking about 10 years even. So a lot of men are thinking short term. And then it looks like, and then when you go and ask the youngers and they say, oh, my man sold out, my man sold out. That's only because, you get me, man, are ready to do these London songs. Keep doing the features, keep, you know, working with man and building your own brand and your own scene or whatever. But at the same time, unity makes it work. Unity makes the whole thing become real, you get me?
So what do you think about artists that move to London? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Like, I don't disagree because I understand why they did it. And at one point, I was gonna do the same thing. You know, when I was doing Lord of the Mics, I was doing Sidewinders, I was doing all sorts. And it was that time where I thought, there's no way to elevate. I'm coming back to Manny. I can't even get on pirate radio. I can't even get on. There's nothing for us. So it got to the point where I thought, yeah, I might move to London. But I just worked it out in my head where I'd be in 5 years and I'd be back here. That's and I love my city. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm from the city. Like, if you know me, you'll see me in South Manchester, you'll see me in North on foot. You get me rolling. Like, I love my city. So at the same time, I've always been that type of guy who's wanted something here. I've always wanted our own thing. So I don't know if that's, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, man, moving to London, but it's not my choice. Just watch out for all the music. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Manchester Hypes, Hypes with an S. Yeah, watch out for me, High Rise, all the man I'm moving with, even just all the Manchester artists. Something is gonna happen, and like I say, lock into Nasty FM because that's a foundation we're building right there. Manchester Hypes, and you're watching Officially Urban. Don't know what it is, make sure you follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Officially Urban, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/officiallyurban. Burst.